We're going to move on to our item 7.3, consideration of revisions to the employee appreciation and team building policy. Looks like we have our auditor controller and our deputy CAO Carter.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Hello, thank you, Board. Let's see. Certain aspects of the employee appreciation and team building policies for discussion in the last few months, and I brought it up at a department head meeting, so I was then tasked with getting together with the department heads, getting all the feedback, and providing some updates for the Board to review and hopefully approve. So attached to the item, there's the new policy as well as a red line, and I do want to note that there was a sentence that was added in later. So if you see a revised, that is the one where a sentence was removed. But I can go over the details of the changes. I'm not sure if you've read it or if you have any questions about any particular changes, or if you want me to go through it all.
Just a quick question. The appropriate one that we're looking at is the corrected employee appreciation, where the line came back because previously it was completely struck out.
So it was
There's
supposed
corrected
to be.
and then there's employee appreciation. I just want to make sure we're...
Let me highlight. So there is a sentence that was in the prior policy where it said that a list of suggested EATS opportunities in Lake County is available from the administrative office. And so that's remnants of an old policy. That's not true anymore. So that's the sentence that is being taken out. So
The very last sentence.
yeah, and I'm not sure which version they have in front of them, so I can't speak on that.
So-
But that is the one sentence that is not in the final version.
So I just want to be clear as to what we are approving, because there's two sets of attachments. Oops.
Right.
And so the one that says corrected,
That one did not have a sentence.
If you look at the very end of the policy,
yeah, the one that says corrected does not have that at all, and that's what you are looking for. Okay.
yes. So the intention is for that not to be in there.
Okay. If there's and I apologize for making a suggestion, I'm obviously going to ask for my colleagues. Whenever there's a new inclusion, it's kind of a surprise sometimes when we don't know that there's been an inclusion to an agenda item when we've already been given the agenda to prepare for. So I know I didn't catch the corrected until way later. If it's possible to let us know there's been an update to an agenda item, just so that we can be made aware to review that item again, just to make sure that we are prepared for the meeting in the way that we should be prepared. Others can chime in if they want to give consensus to that, but that's just me to make sure that we're looking at the right thing.
Absolutely.
Okay, any comments or questions regarding that? Supervisor Green?
Just a question on the red line on the second page, no gift cards.
Right. Well, and gift cards, ultimately, it's just turning it into cash, and then we can't tell what is purchased at that point. You can buy alcohol, you can buy cigarettes, so it's important. So it's important that we're able to tell how the funds are being spent. So gift cards are not allowed. No.
By state law or something like that? I'm just curious, because if I'm thinking of a Secret Santa party, oh, everyone go out and buy gifts for $25. You can exchange them all day long and all that. So, but
Secret Santa
I
would be
would,
funded by the employee's own personal money. That wouldn't be the county taxpayer dollar purchasing a gift card to then be used in a way we can't trace.
well, my county paycheck, I buy all kinds of things that I'm sure the county would not approve of.
Right. That's those are your earnings at that point.
Seems odd. Thank you.
Seems right to me. We have a rule of gifting public funds. It is one thing to support our employee morale, which is what this policy is all about. But the idea of just providing gifts specific to individuals rather than the whole as far as supporting them with up to $25 per employee to do some sort of celebration of saying thank you for all your hard work. I think that's a standard business practice that you want to keep people excited about working for you. Hear a thank you, hear an applause, all those things. But going to the point where they can go out and buy anything from Amazon on their own, that's an absolute gift of public funds versus a thank you type of thing.
Right, and in this manner, we're making sure it's used for employee appreciation and team building, and we can make sure that that's how the funds, well, within reason, are being used. And so we did open up the language a little bit. There was some old thought that it had to be food. So for departments such as the library, where they have all these different branches, it's hard for them to get together and have a lunch all together. It's impossible, really. So this lets them get a folio with a logo on it or a book bag or something that's appropriate for what they do and their staff.
Okay.
That's why the acronym Eats is.
Yeah, we're not calling it EATS anymore. I think that caused some confusion. It's the Employee Appreciation and Team Building Policy. And so this allows for food. It allows for it to be done on county premises or not. It allows for the department to create an event that works for them. So that's most of the updates. Plus, there is an additional $5 allocation, and that was the department head's wishes. So.
And obviously, there's an increase from $20 to $25 per employee. I don't see a maximum, because obviously, if you have 100 employees, then you get the 2,500.
Right.
If you have 5 employees, then you get the 125, so on and so forth. So I think that's just the way it works. Any other comment or question regarding these changes? Okay, open it up for the public. Any comments or questions regarding this item? And bringing it back to the board.
Will we approve the proposed revisions to the employee appreciation and team building policy?
County Council?
Yes, Mr. Chair, if I may add, for further clarification, the approval goes to the attachment labeled corrected.
If you can speak into your microphone, I
Okay.
think that Sam
Sorry.
is trying to get your voice.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why it's loud.
So in addition, yes.
There we are.
So just for further addition, as it relates to that motion, it would be the approval for the attachment labeled corrected employee appreciation and team building strategy revised.
Yes.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
All right,